everybody. Welcome on in to me playing the same game a third stream in a row because I have become obsessed. I really need to uh, probably tune that hyperfixation down a little bit. I've been I've been down the hole. I am completely sucked in by this game. I never played the first game or its DLC, partially because I didn't have that much of an interest since I primarily play horror games. Well, at least on stream, I play horror games. I do play more like cutesy, lighthearted games occasionally on my own, as anyone who's joined the Discord gets to see whenever I'm depressed playing Hello Kitty. Um, but yeah, this game has kind of wormed its way into my skull and won't let it out, and I don't like worms, so we're here to, you know, burn with the passion of obsession. So fun thing, I might have been unable to sleep after my last stream and continued playing off stream for a little while because it was mostly base building at that point. But a lot of fun things happened that I really should have been streaming for. First off, there were some whale, basically leviathans that swim over around the edge of the coral reef zone and above. Or on the edge of the sulfur part of the ocean, and they leave like eggs, unfertilized eggs, grow eggs that are like really good for food and for biofuel, and might have an ecological. It says it might have an ecological purpose as well. So those were really cool. I got to swim with those for a little bit, and I'm really hoping they show up again in this stream. I'm really hoping to be able to show them to you guys. I also might have decided last night to risk death and jump over the Leviathan in the massive, in the void, because that's where the next marker was past the Leviathan in the chasm. And I did a pretty good job of juking him, and I got to a new area, and that new area is really amazing. So I'm going to show off that new area as well as like the progress I've made. It's not been too much, but we are at the hints I'm getting from the dialogue in the new area, from the recordings, is that we're going to get to meet the new alien race at some point. So that'll be really fun eventually in the future. But I built a really cool base while I was there. I'm gonna have to go back to get lithium because I cannot find lithium in this new biome anywhere. So I need to pop back over to my old bases, which means we will be running afoul of Mr. Collector again. And also, lastly, last big exciting thing is I saw a clip of someone going off the edge of the cliff behind where the spawn point, that cliff that is unfinished. I said I wasn't going to go off in that direction because I know it's unfinished, because I've seen people hit that wall and hit the point where it says that it's unfinished. Anything beyond this point is unfinished. It's buggy. However, they do have a Leviathan past that point that is not the Collector. So I'm going to see if I can scan it. So we are going to go back into the void and see how that goes, because that's going to be really fun. I think that's going to be a fucking blast. I need to make some clips of my last couple of streams so that I can put them over on TikTok, because I think people are going to enjoy me yeeting myself into the void to be devoured by a Leviathan just so I can get its creature information. But that's kind of what happened. I did get some audio logs. Like I said, I'm not hyper obsessed with showing you guys absolutely everything that's in the game now, all of the story bits, mostly because I know there's going to be a lot of other YouTubers who do that, who will go over every single audio log and piece together the story that's in the game right now, but also because the story might change. pretty well. And you don't really need every single audio log to understand the story. Essentially, uh, this planet is dying, probably because of the giant alien parasite crab. The once known as precursors, but now known as something else, aliens, um, were on this planet, but there's also another native species, and the native species is almost extinct. They don't seem to be as advanced as humans, and yet they've built some pretty advanced shit. So we're not really sure who built this really advanced tower that I'm going to show off to you, because there's some precursor technology. They did change the name, but precursor was, if I remember from the summary I watched a little while ago, precursor was originally what the ancient aliens were called in the first game before they changed it, and I don't remember what they changed it to. But there is one precursor monument called the Rosetta Stone that will hopefully allow us to, like, understand the alien language, because we already know the precursor language and it's translating the native species language. But there's at least 3 species of intelligent life, maybe 4. And we're going to get to meet one of them, because I say 4 because there's a dichotomy. All of the ruins of the settlements that we have seen are very primitive. They don't have a whole lot of technological advancement to them. However, the structure that I'm looking at is definitely not precursor, but it is highly advanced. And it looks to be some kind of power generator, which is really cool. So that's essentially, where I left off, where we are. I'm going to go ahead and show off my base, show off the new area that I found and how cool it is. Also, the bloom spores in this area are fully armored, so we have to get in order to clear out the rot of this section, we have to get an upgrade for the tadpole. That is called, I forgot what it's called, but it essentially turns the tadpole into a mobile battering ram, which is fucking amazing. But the grind for that is going to be hard, and for that I need lithium, and I can't find lithium anywhere in this fucking biome, so we're going back to the other biome, and we're going to get to do some other things while we're back in the original biome. So, anyhow, we're continuing now. Enough of me yapping. We're currently in.
The noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod.
Okay, well, I'll do that. So here is my tadpole at the moment. You can see I've got the the manta thing. I had that last time too, but what I didn't have was this upgrade here. So right now we've got an engine efficiency upgrade. So we use less power, which is really cool. Means I can go longer without having to worry about that. We've also found this modification station. This allows us to craft the upgrades, and as you can see on my left-hand side, I'm kind of blocking it, or right-hand side, I'm kind of blocking it. But this is the battering ram, strike armor. We need to use this. We need to get this so I can use it I can use the tadpole as a battering ram to destroy the armored spores and eliminate them. And then we've got a depth module and a new thing called Celestine. There's a new mineral called Celestine. It's really cool. One of the other things that you can see on my panel is some upgraded stuff. So first off, we've got this little room and this view here. So here's the beginning of the new area. You can see a little bit of it here. There's some new fish. A lot of plants that I can't scan right now. Some really cool structures. There's a lot of resources around here. A lot of resources. And I will show you what I mean by a lot of resources. I did end up having to make a processor I didn't want to, especially because there's an area that they set up. They know coming up from the void is a really, oh, you can see a hint of the structure, but they know coming up from the void is really dangerous, skipping across and avoiding the Leviathan that's in there. So they give you a base with a reset station, a fabricator, and two storage pods, so that you have, the availability to save. Um, so I do appreciate that. You don't have to worry about necessarily. We've got a lot of silver. There was an entire area just full of silver. You don't necessarily have to worry about dying and then losing all of your stuff and then swimming freehand across the chasm with the Leviathan. So I do appreciate that they give you that, and I'll show that as well. But here's my base. It looks kind of sick. We've got a scanner. It takes up a lot of power to use the scanner, and I don't have a lot of power in this one. I need to make some more turbines. But we've got Freesia flower, which I have not found yet, and Celestine. Those are the two new minerals for this area. There's also creature enamel, which I haven't gotten yet, so I have no idea, what that is. But no lithium. No fucking lithium. There's a shit ton of lead, a shit ton of resources. I have an entire thing of silver, and this was the hardest thing to get over in the original area. So, yeah. But we got some new recipes. As you can see, we've got a high capacity air tank and improved fins. So there's a new grind for these ones, for upgrading these two. This should let us swim deeper and faster, and we're going to have to go pretty deep on this one, babes. We also got enameled glass, which we need for some of our upgrades. We got this thing, cooked Nemua? I don't know what, but this is one of the new fish in this area. There aren't a whole lot of new fish in this area. So we got a few new crafting things. On this front, I don't think we got too many. We got a little nook, which is cool. But I don't think we got too many new stuff aside from the modification station. This is for upgrading your vehicles, and the and more is interesting. That implies they have more stuff in store for them. So that's going to be really cool. But we had already seen the native species by the commonly used by inhabitants of Proteus. Proteus is the planet we're on. So we already saw these. I did get a time of day display. That might be useful for like day-night cycles, but otherwise I don't think it's too useful. I'm hoping to make a power storage and a battery terminal for here for obvious reasons. But yeah, I don't think we got too many new furniture or anything, just more decorative stuff. I did get a new poster, CHB live poster. I don't know what reference this is for, but I'm definitely sure it's a reference. So I got a new poster. And then we got the antenna, which is also, I'm pretty sure, purely. See, there's my current turbines. I need more. We're always going to be surrounded. I also need to put more solar panels. That'll give me more power. We're constantly surrounded by these squid. But that is the new alien tower. This is the new, look at this. So this is supposedly made by the native species, but like everything we've been shown, they were talking about how primitive the species was, how like they didn't have spacefaring technology, but that peak goes above the water, or at least it did during low tide, because I think there's tides. But this is a giant power station, and it looks really fucking cool. And then we've got all of these. I can't scan any of the purple stuff, but all of these were covered in resources. And you can see all of this new architecture. I love the spires and everything. We're gonna go ahead and hop in my tadpole.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And we'll give it a good explore. Because this is really cool. These are apparently natural structures. They're called portal somethings. I can't remember precisely what they're called. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I know. Okay. Those things are nasty.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's see. Databank. Yeah, we've got hoverthorns, needler mangoes. These are the new big guys. They spit needles at you. It's really annoying. Have I not scanned? I don't think I've scanned. Maybe I have. I don't know why there's two different jelly and surge jelly. I don't know why this is different. Big fucking jellyfish. These things, the water slugs. These are gateway spires. That's what they're called. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I scanned those nasty little sponges, starfish. Is it a cephalopod? The Rosetta Stone is, and there's an observatory. Points of interest. Okay, yeah. Oh, it got dark. I'm pretty sure I scanned one of these little nasty buggers. You can, oh my god, I'm in a current. The crabs glow over here. It looks so cool. And they have babies. This is where the crabs come to have babies. If you look, the crab has a baby, and sometimes the baby hops off of it and just meanders around. It's so cool. You can see I'm low power, so it's flickering. But there's a bunch of resources just everywhere. I know. I am aware. When I was down here, this entire cave was full of silver. So much silver. There's still so much silver that I haven't caught here. But the cabbage things that look like strawberries glow down here, which is amazingly cool, but there's so much silver. There's still a shit ton that I haven't harvested. And if we go over here, I think... Wait, let me orient myself. Where am I? Is it up? No, this is the landing spire. This is a really cool... I was tempted to build my base on this giant outcropping rock on the Lion King rock, and I bet some people are going to, but I built my base right next to it instead. But if we come over here, there's so many fucking resources, it's ridiculous. They give you so much stuff just in this cave. Look at this. It's just everywhere. The amount of titanium in here is absurd. And there's so many. This is everywhere. There are caverns like this full of iron. There are caverns like this full of copper and crystal and silver. And there's just an overabundance of resources here, which is cool because it makes it really easy to build a temporary base. See, there's more copper even right there. They've got these really cool patterns in the rocks. that makes it look like it was unnatural. They've got this really cool pattern in the sand. I thought something was going to come out of one of these and eat me the first time I... Oh, I'm getting a little bit of the ominous music. But look at this. This looks like cuttlefish nests. They're so cool. Most of the fish around here are the same as they were, but we got this really cool red grass that grows in these spiral patterns. It reminds me of something Junji Ito. And there was... I went the opposite direction to show off to you guys. This is back towards home. Towards primary base. There's alien ruins is what brought me all the way over here. These things. I don't remember what these things are called, but they're freaky. But let's... I need to get food, so... But this is a really cool alien chamber. I need to find something to power this. It has no power at the moment. But they were talking about hardwiring it in order, like, how advanced this is compared to everything else we've seen from this planet's native species. And it is true. Everything we've seen about this planet's native species doesn't indicate that they're that advanced. But, like, this is insanely advanced. No. Where did I put my... I constantly lose this thing. And I named my base Made It Bitch because I was, I made it, bitch! Because of the,
Seek caloric intake.
Yeah, I know. I'm hunting. I'm trying to get one of these things. I haven't been able to catch one. They're fast. You fucking... low stick fish. I need to just spam. Lost it. I need to just spam my right click when hunting those things. Oh, there's one. Also, I figured you can just hold on to the side of that. So if you're in multiplayer, you can have your buddy hold on. Got it. You can have your buddy just hold on to the handlebars at the top. It's hilarious. I still haven't figured out how to kill the big things. I don't know if you even... I know you should be able to. No, inventory full. You should be able to. I only have the one weapon. These fucking things. They're so creepy. See? You can see it. Swallowed this fish. And then spit it out. Because I don't think it has the programming to be able to actually eat it yet. But it's really cool. Here's my base. Seeing it from outside, it looks funky, but this serves really well for I have plenty of room to dock my tadpole. That's what it's called. There is a glitch where the bubbles follow you, even after, but you know, it's not. It's just a little visual. Ooh. It's just a little visual bug, which isn't much of an issue. can say it isn't an issue at all. Don't need the glass. Or you can just empty that. You can see I took a bunch of batteries, flares, and emergency stuff. In fact, when I first came over here, I had everything packed to the gills with food. I need the repair kit. That one. Yeah, just a little bit better. Okay. But I had it packed to the gills with food, and I've already run out. I've been here long enough, but this is so cool looking. But these spires, these caverns here, were absolutely full of minerals and supplies, and I've already mined a good bit of it. But here's the alien base station. This is the alien research outpost called Alien Ruins, and what I really love about this is right next to where you'll most likely first come across in that direction. So it's right next to where you'll first land. And something I absolutely love about what they did here is because they know you're going to have come from a long journey. In here, they've got a battery station. This, you just pop a battery in here and it powers up this room right here, which is where you have a med pod. You can't change this, you can't build in this as far as I'm aware. But you have this biopod, so you can set your respawn. You've got some lockers for storage and a fabricator just right here. There's a processor here, but I can't seem to get it fixed even with the repair tool. It will not fix for me, so I don't know if you're supposed to be able to fix it or repair it. Like, I'm not able to interact with it at all, or like, you can't deconstruct any of this stuff because it's not technically yours. You're just allowed to use it. So I haven't been able to figure out how to fix this, which is why I had to make one on my own. I know, shut up. And then we've got a Noah over here. So putting the battery in over there boots Noah here up.
Columnist black box located. Rauli Isotalo, survival specialist. Partial voice data retrieved.
Nice.
They are crawling directly on me, all over me. They have many limbs and complex mouth parts.
Oh.
It's pitch dark, but I can hear that clattering, the snap of their claws.
Damn, he got eaten alive by crabs or centipedes.
Wildlife, self-defense, physical improvement, occasionally speaking to people who aren't there.
Occasionally speaking.
Location uploaded to people.
Okay. Shares your interests. Those are the interests of survival in general, so I think everybody who's out on these frontiers is going to share those interests, man. My guy. Okay. So that's this really cool research outpost. Like I said, they know you're going to have been just coming across the massive gap over there with the collector Leviathan. So they gave you a save space. So a save state. So you can save the second you get over here. So if you die while you're over here, you don't respawn all the way back at your old one. I came looking for lithium because it says in its dex entry that it's down here. This is the only hot spot in the entire area. There's no lithium here, just gold and sulfur. But this is really cool. We've got some of the hot jellies. We've got gold and a little bit of titanium, but a lot of sulfur. So if you need to build anything with gold or sulfur, there's a lot of it down here.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
You can't go too deep, so I can't explore most of this. This is where the Celestine is, really deep. You'll get that crush warning, but this is where the Celestine is, which I need to harvest more of. But that's all. This is also where these fuckers are, which these are the Needlers. One of the missions require you to go into one of their nests, and they're really annoying, but they're Needlers. They shoot needles at you. Ha ha, very fucking funny. Creative names. This is the base where I found more of the lady who's like, go kill the lady who's trying to drive us extinct. The one, we had a conversation with her ghost in the pod, and I didn't get to say goodbye to her. So, unfortunately, I can't go any deeper. And I need to go deeper. This area over here looks like it transitions into a new biome, but I need to be able to go deeper, and right now we can't. So that's one of the things, the depth module, that I need to get. If we go in here, these things are really cool. They're bullets. Essentially, they hide on the walls, and then when you aggro them, they shoot off like homing bullets. They're so funny. But this cave usually has a lot of the crabs in it, and it's very pretty, especially at night. But you can come and interact with the crabs, and yeah, I know, you're hitting me. They have babies! So this is where these crabs have come to have babies. And then this over here is where our objective is going to lie. I already cleared that one. But you can start to see these nasty little hand roots. And if we keep going this way, we come into this cavern that will have a lot of crystal, and I thought would have a lot of lithium, but actually has a lot of iron, or no, lead. And these are the new adversaries we have to destroy. Once you get close to them, they close up. So we have to be able to either outpace or outram them, like outdamage them. Because those are the new nodes we have to break. There's 3 of them in order to get this, and there's whispers. I don't know if the whispers are going on right now, but it's really cool. Oh, there it is. There it is, Anita's whisper. She'll whisper the parasite is armored, or the plague is armored, to give you a hint. Yep, there it is. The disease is armored, to give you a hint that about the area around here that you need something to smack it hard with. But there's a lot of lead in this area, like a shit ton of it. There's also a lot of crystal and copper and some titanium, but there's other places with way more titanium. But I was really hoping to find some lithium in here, but I didn't end up finding any lithium in here, which is why I'm going to have to go back to my old base, because I need lithium to create some of those things. There's my base and my turbines, and I need to make more turbines. There's the alien research station. Originally I made it really close so I could use the fabricator over there, but I ultimately just made a fabricator over here for myself because it's way fucking easier. But if we go to the top is out of the water. It's so tall it breaches the water. And it's got this cool little wind turbine on it. And these antennae. And it's called the observatory, because there's more of it buried off to one side. And then if we come over here, we've got the precursor tech. So you can see that this looks nothing. I didn't play the first game. I just watched summaries on it. Like I said, I don't know what the precursors are currently called, but this doesn't look like precursor tech. It is, you can see here that the red plants all do a swirl pattern, which is very Junji Ito, very cool. But this looks very Art Deco, very elven, very cool, sleek copper and blue glass kind of vibes, which is close to is similar but very, very different to the aesthetic of the native species that we've seen in their primitive camps. So this might have been like the native species was once very advanced, but something basically destroyed them to the point where they ended up back back in the Middle Age, like back in the Stone Age, essentially, of their species, essentially. And this is what I find really cool. So this, I've been informed, is precursor tech. This very blocky, very square, green and silver. This is called the Rosetta Stone, and it's precursor tech. And you can see that the native species of this planet built this around the precursor. You can see the precursor tech is seeded into the ground, so into the rock, and this podium thing was built around it, probably to show it off. And then we've got our human tech on top of that. So this right here is the architecture of 3 separate species that have been on this planet. The humans, or the printed humans, the native species of the planet, and the precursors. And obviously, the precursors put this Rosetta Stone down first. So the precursors were here like a long time ago. And then the native species became, like, they adapted, they grew, they got really good technology, they built this around it, and then we have the human research station right on top, which is just really cool environmental storytelling. You can tell who was here first, and like the implication of that. You can see there's a shit ton of the water slugs here, so there's a lot of resources to be able to survive. So now that we've explored, I also love the way this looks. This looks so alien and weird. It looks so weird. Coming upon this the first time was really cool. I should have been streaming, but I was really zonked and it was late at night and I didn't wanna. But this is the landing platform. So if you came the way straight across like I did, this would be the first area you see. And these really cool stone structures here that look just absolutely wild. But as you can see, I crossed a massive gap, and this gap here is where, oh, you can see him. I guess I got too close to his territory, and you can see him. I managed to get past him in order to get over here, and we're gonna have to do that again because I need to get back over there to get lithium and to see the other Leviathan past the other void, as well as see if I can find the whales. They're not actually whales, but they're the Subnautica equivalent of whales, and they drop row, and it's really cool. But you can see this guy, he comes really close here. So if you explore too far around here, he's a danger. So you can get into his territory really easily by accident while exploring this area. And I think that's kind of funny and cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to bait him low. So what I did to get across here the first time was bait him down really low. See, he doesn't aggro if you're close to the bottom. That's just textures refusing to load in. I love this because this looks very organic. This does not look like rock. It looks like the carapace of something. Okay. So in this area, if you want to come harvest crystal, you're gonna risk aggroing the collector there. But if we bait him down as low as we can get safely.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Because that music picks up anytime he's nearby. Oh, Graviton. See, there's more of the giant crab too, and it's so ancient that the rock is built on top of it. The coral reefs here, which look like trees because they're coral. The rocks and stone are dead coral. The way this looks, this doesn't look like stone. This looks like petrified ancient mushrooms and fungus and coral. And I'm pretty sure that's what these are. These aren't stones. These are petrified coral, or petrified mushrooms, essentially. Okay, there's a really pretty sky. Now, we're gonna run. We're gonna skip across the top as fast as we can. So we've essentially baited the big guy really down deep as far as we could get him, and now we're just gonna run. We're just going as fast as we possibly can and as high as we possibly can. Staying at the top of the water like this is the best way I've found to survive the collector. There's probably other ways to survive the collector, but skipping across the top of the water like this has been how I've survived the collector. And you can see over there, you can see the jellyfish, the bioluminescent jellyfish we were in. And we're safe, so we don't have to keep skipping. But I was really hoping to be able to find the whale. Oh, I outshot my... I call it the hot post because it is the hot area outpost. It is the outpost for the hot and sulfuric area. This is the crab graveyard we're gliding over now. But I'm really hoping the whales come back so I can show them off to you. This is the base I have over here. This is right by this area here and not too far off from the wreckage right here. There is a log in here. If I just hover down here, you can start hearing it beep. I'm going to need to get into those doors eventually. I spent a long time looking for a way in, and there currently, to my knowledge, is no way in. I've looked through all the holes, I've poked my nose in all the places, and this door is the only way in, and I can't weasel through it. I can't, and there's no way to open it. So currently there's no way in to get, oh hi. Currently there's no way in to get whatever is in there. Unfortunately, that guy does linger around here, but he's really easy to juke he's really easy to get him off your back once you kind of get used to him. But I built my base right here. You've got some solar panels on both of the sides. We've got thermoelectric generators going ham, and I've got a massive array. So we've got 5 in total, and then a big array of transmitters getting everything back. Originally I made this port here, but it's kind of useless now because I also have a port over here for the observation deck. So we'll park and I'll show you the interior, the view. I'll show you around, plus I might be able to find some more supplies. Did I have anything? back here? No, I did not. Okay. I brought this here because I needed at least one extra pouch. But these, Deep Wing, that's the other Leviathan. That's the whale Leviathan. They just cruise on through every now and again, and they're so cool. They are so, 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 so very cool. But the Deep Wing egg clump, they're really good for food and water. The bioavailable nutrients and hydration thing, whatever. They dissolve in water, so that means you only have a few seconds to grab them. Once you see the deep wing flying above or swimming above you, you need to go. You need to follow them and grab as many as you can. They say possible ecological function, but the only thing I can think of them functioning for is the only thing I can think of them functioning for is really just
seek fresh water intake.
I know. Food or fuel. I need to find these. I don't know. I have no idea what these are, so I need to try and find those. I noticed that there weren't any on the other side, but this was the original exit.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, Anita's voice is just haunting, as usual. Haunted by the narrative, needs to be. Okay, we're gonna head back to my main base. You guys have seen that plenty of times. That's a crab. That's a crab, and that's a crab. Those are living crabs. I do think I brought all of my water. So I'm gonna do a little bit of hunting and gathering because I've used up pretty much all of my water. And food supplies in my journey over there. Which I probably should have just grabbed a bunch while I was over there because it was really abundant over there, and it's currently less abundant where I am somehow. In the thriving part, in the thriving part of the ocean, there's less available water and food. Because one of the things they were focusing on in all of the logs is that this planet is essentially living off of its own decay. Because it's dying. This planet is dying. And like the reason the planet is dying is assumed to be the giant crab tree. They keep calling it a tree in the logs, but it is so obviously just a giant crab. Set up my base in an area where there's usually a good amount of water slugs. And these crabs, they're not interactable right now. I think they will be eventually in the future because you can't scan them. You can't catch them. You can't hit them. I think they'll be interactable eventually, but currently they are not. But I'm worried that I've overfished this area, essentially, that all the water slugs
fresh water intake.
are gone because I've hunted them all. I don't know if that's an actual mechanic in the game. That would be poignant because, you know, one of the biggest concerns of one of the ladies was essentially hunting things to extinction because we're essentially an invasive species. And this is an already unstable ecosystem. So one of the things I'd really love is if there was a mechanic, if the focus of this game is going to be like, yeah, we're overfishing and overstraining a environment that can't sustain us, I would really like to see the availability of tools to fix that. So like later down the line we have like breeding pods for some of the rarer or uncommon species, so that like is lithium. See, lithium isn't here. I know someone said they thought lithium was did show up on the scanners. Lithium doesn't show up on the scanners unless there's just no lithium in my environment right now. Which I find a little bit hard to believe that there's absolutely none. But I'd like the availability to have like habitat restoration, kind of like with Monster Hunter stories, because that would be really cool to be able to restore some of the habitat and bring back, like after you kill the bloom and eliminate the thing that's slowly killing this planet, the unstable environment, you have the opportunity to restore it. That would be really cool. I'm gonna set my spawn point here. And I need to see if I have... I also did a lot of sorting. That's one of the things that's one of the reasons I said I didn't really want to stream everything, because I was sorting and adding so much storage. So I was mostly doing this for a good couple of hours. And then, as you can see, I built 2 more bases. One of them is more or less just an outpost for gathering stuff, and the other one was, you know, story progression. But I'm completely out of crystal down here. I had a whole ass thing just for lithium. I forgot where I got the lithium, which is unfortunate and concerning, because I need a lot of it. Okay. So the thing I need is a plasteel ingot. Oh no, wrong thing. The thing I need is a plasteel ingot. And I need lithium for that, and I didn't have it over there, and it's really hard to find steel. Lithium over there. So we're gonna do a plasteel ingot, but I need a plasteel ingot. The strontium is a new thing that we need to make for the strike armor, as well as the enamel glass. The conduit crystal is also a new thing. I haven't collected any of that. And the Celestine, we don't have any of that. But while we're here, I should have the supplies to get the high capacity air tank, as well as the geranium for the power storage I need back at the other base. The fins are going to take a while. But I'd at least like to get some of the stuff that I need lithium for here. The system chip. I need a system chip. And for that I need a wiring kit. And for a wiring kit I need copper. And I don't have any copper. So we're going to put the rest of the lithium back. You can see I have my food, which is actually just food and water, but it is just labeled food. Food. And over at, the reason I have so many batteries now is not because I made more batteries, but because they have batteries, they give you batteries. And they also give you a power cell. I used the power cell, or it's probably in storage, but they give you a power cell and batteries while you're over. Okay, here we go. Now we get the upgrade. Upgrades! Upgrades, baby, upgrades! So now we have an upgraded high-capacity air tank. So 120 seconds. Damn, that's good. Okay. The fins are going to be like the next thing. The power bank is mostly for the other area, and the two upgrades. So we need to go get copper. Copper can be gotten pretty much anywhere. There's a shit ton of copper back at the other area, so I'm not going to build those yet. I'm not going to waste the resources I have here for that. However, we need one of these. So no, we'll do it from lead. We just need the one. And this one is named for, I believe, is made from the Celestine. But, what I want to do is I want to take my
Welcome aboard.
lovely little tadpole here. Is now fully repaired. And we're going... The reason I emptied my inventory is because we're going out this way. We're going out beyond the reef. We're finding Nemoing it. We're going to go out beyond the reef to the drop-off. Oh, there's plenty of sea slugs here, too. I should have... the next time I need water, I need to remember that there's a lot of sea slugs over here. But we're going out into the great unknown because there's another Leviathan out here. I saw a clip of someone encountering it. We're going to hit the early access wall. Yep, there it is. And then it should be right past the early access wall. Subnautica 2 is actively being developed while in early access. This section of the world is under development for early access. Many game mechanics are as base building are disabled. Explore at your own risk. And there we go. We've got music. Oh my god! I missed it! God damn it! I died and I missed it! Are you going past the bear? Yes! I was looking in the wrong direction. I missed it. I didn't get to scan it. No! See, that's the thing I'm most upset about. I heard the music. I knew it was coming. I just didn't expect it to spawn directly next to me. Okay, where's my... Is tracking one of the things that's disabled? Because I should be able to track my... There's a reason I left my tadpole on this side of the barrier. Or maybe it only tracks when it's nearby. Hopefully it didn't get destroyed. I don't know if the... you can edge it with the barrier. Well, that's fun to know. I just need to find my tadpole. There it is. I was going in the wrong direction. There's my tadpole. Ow. Fucking nibbly bitches. I need to be able to kill those. Like, legitimately, genuinely, I need to be able to kill those. But I wanted to scan it! Also, I don't know why I get some random lag. I think it's because my capture card gets really hot, so I'm looking into a way to cool that. I need to buy a new fan to cool everything, because where my...
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know. We're good. We've made it. Oh no! Oh no, they did damage it pretty badly. Can I not? Okay. I can't get it until I repair it. There we go. Okay. So I need to keep the tadpole a little bit. It is part outside the barrier. Yeah, that's probably why. Okay. Get scan tool out. There's the barrier. I'm gonna grab my stuff real quick. Oh, early access. Hold on. Does that mean my scanner is deactivated? Early access preview area. Building disabled. Okay. Just building. The fact that he just came up from this side. Come on. There he is. Because there's multiple. There's multiple of him. Look, there's 3 of them on top of each other. Oh, shit. Due to physical trauma. Okay. I didn't stay close enough inside the barrier. I need to get him close enough. But it's like, if you play Pokemon, it's like Drakion. He's like the dragon ghost Pokemon. He fucking launches his babies at you. He's got 3 babies sitting on top of him, and he launches one of his babies at you. That is hilarious, and I need to scan him. But I can see why they put him there. He's there. It's a mother with its children. Yeah, I should be saying she. She's a mama with her children, and she launches her babies at you like the Pokemon. I might have a lot of issues with Nintendo, but I do love Pokemon. Oh, great. I could be going faster. Oh. Okay, I need to be a little bit smarter with my edging it. I managed to outpace the collector Leviathan way easier. That thing is fast. And it is a one-hit kill, which is understandable. It's meant to be a guardian. Oh god, it's nighttime. Oh god, it's nighttime. This might be a bad idea. Okay, I think I can just sit here and wait for it to come kill me. Yep. I don't know where you are. I can't see. Oh. No. Ah! I got its attention. I got its attention. I wish you could sleep through the night. I do wish that was a mechanic that you had. That you could sleep through the night. I started scanning it. I almost had it. I had to eke back through the... Mother found the food, baby can eat it. Yeah, it's cute. It launches its children at you. That's... Ugh, I love it. I also like these things. I don't know why they're not classified as Leviathans, but I started scanning it. I couldn't see it properly, because it has no... Something I do think they're going really cool with, or very devious, should I say. It's not necessarily cool, it's more devious, is that because it's an out-of-bounds Leviathan, it's there to keep you from wandering too far out of bounds during the early access period. Since it's an out-of-bounds Leviathan, it doesn't glow in the dark like other Leviathans. There, you can see my deaths. I will get right between them and use them as a marker. But it doesn't have glowing. It doesn't have bioluminescence. That's the word I'm looking for. It doesn't glow to warn you, hey, you're out of bounds. You already know you're out of bounds. It doesn't glow to warn you that the thing is coming to eat you. You just hear the music and then it's there. So in the dark... Oh, you only see its eyes! You only see its eyes and the glow of its tail as it passes by you. I love that. Come on. Turn around. Come back this way. You only see the glow of its eyes. Yep, there it is. Come on. How am I supposed to scan you? I don't think I'm supposed to scan it. I don't think they want me to scan it. Come on, stay. Stay. Playing fucking parkour on its ass. Oh, it fully went past the barrier for a second. I'm chasing it. I feel like a fucking storm chaser. Come on. Closer. Did I get it? Nope. It's still saying scan. Oh, I went far down. Come on. Fill me back up. Oh, it's still there. Can still see it. Come on. Come back. Come back. Come back. I can only imagine the second I'm... Hold there. I can only imagine the second I'm past the barrier, it's programmed to come for me. So you can't ever really get that far. Scanning it is hard because you can't get one consistent scan. It stops, it like stops scanning until you let go and redo it. Mother found the food, baby can eat. Mother found nothing but frustration. Also, it's missing a baby now. But I'm having a hard time scanning it. Oh, it's on this side. Because it won't keep scanning it. Come on. It won't keep scanning it. I didn't see it pop because it keeps scanning the babies. It keeps trying to scan the babies, so I don't know if you can scan it. Oh, you're so cool looking. Come on. Oh, the barrier repulsed it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh! Well.
Reprinting.
It got annoyed. It got annoyed that I was trying to scan it and sucked me into its mouth. But it has a little bit of a propulsion thing going. It has a... Should I put this on? I need it to be on lithium, but... It has a little bit of a propulsion thing going on. So it sucks in water around it and sucks you in. Yeah, I don't think I got it. Needler nest, Rosetta Stone. I don't know if you can do it. Because the thing keeps trying to scan the babies. But stops. More files. Where's Leviathans? Did I scroll past? No. Wish there was a little bit of an easier way to sort all of this. Ruby, yeah. Ruby 2. I wish there was an easier way to, instead of just one big thing, I wish I had like categories that I could click on and sort through. It would be, because I know there was a Leviathan theories, tools, vehicles. Okay, maybe it was just that there was a Leviathan. Arthropod, deep wing brooder. Yeah, this is the whale. This is the whale that swims through. They're very mobile. Like, there it is. Collector Leviathan. That's the bitch. So it's not. I don't see anything new. So I don't think we were able to scan it. And I'm wondering if scanning it is even possible based off of you know, trying to scan it. Can I catch it? Maybe. Maybe you're able to kill Leviathans eventually. I don't think you're supposed to. Ever. But, yeah, I can't seem to be able to scan it. I don't know if that's because it keeps swimming away or it keeps breaking. Normally things can start to swim away and it's fine, but it keeps stopping scanning halfway through. The mother won't light up to be scanned, and the babies it will let me start to scan it, and then it will stop letting me scan it. You can see my corpses. At least a few of them. Like stars in the night. They're going to be left there forever, too. There's 3 of them now. I have no inventory, so... But I'm starting to think you can't scan it because it's an early access Leviathan. Here, I run. Hi. Come on. See, it stopped. I was still holding on to it. And it stopped. I was holding down left click. And I don't think that that I got too close. Or that I got too far away. I also think it has false... See, I'm right here and it's not letting me scan it. Oh, did I get too close to the rocks this time? There it is. So it's letting me try to scan the babies, but not the mama. But those big bulbous glowing bits aren't its eyes. Those are false eyes. Those glowing bits are false eyes. Those aren't its actual eyes. See, it'll let me start to scan the baby, and then it'll stop. I wonder if that's because the baby gets too far away too fast? No. Okay. I don't think I can scan it at this time. I've tried every which way I can scan it. It starts scanning and then stops. And right now, I don't know if that's a glitch and you're supposed to be able to scan it, or if that is intended, that it's not a complete creature yet, so you're not allowed to scan it. But getting to look at it in the daylight, it is really cool. I love the idea, like Drapion, I think it is the Pokemon, where it's literally it has 2 babies on its head that it launches like little, like, projectiles. And that this is just, that, but 3. And I love that. I love that. Absolutely adore it. I wish I could scan it, but I'm going to say, after a good few minutes of trying to scan it, that you can't scan it right now. Like I said, I don't know if that's a glitch and you're supposed to be able to scan it, or if it's just because it's an early access barrier monster, and it's meant to keep you from entering certain areas, so it's not scannable, because if it was scannable, it would tempt you into going into the areas you're not supposed to be in yet. But I'm gonna say that you can't. I don't know why it dodges backwards when you're not moving.
30 seconds.
Okay, where is my tackle? There it is. That might be a mistake, but it'll give me about 15 more seconds. Okay. Okay, let me get to safety and then I will read that. Shiver Leviathan. It is a massive fish with a protruding bone skull and pointed fins for stabbing. These are extremely deadly and always hunt in packs. The male shiver leviathans are smaller in size, while the females are huge. When you come across these in the void, in early access preview area where you cannot build, they will quickly surround you from all sides and will most likely one-shot you. Both are male and female. Shivers can be scanned, so visiting them can be worth it. Okay, it looks like it can scan. The small ones are males, while the larger ones are females. Okay, so she's just toting around her harem. Okay, if it can be scanned, I wonder if I'm just glitching, because it's not allowing me to hold the scan. Oh, if I lose some. I will try it one more time, because it's not allowing me to hold the scan. It starts scanning, and then it stops. And usually that means I'm too far away, but I haven't been too far away. There you are. I haven't been too far away. Oh, it's missing the third one. Oh. God damn it. Yeah, harem. So I haven't been, at that time, once again, I'm gonna have to get my my half moon's back. But yeah, I'm not able to scan it, and I think I should be able to scan it, but it's not allowing me to. Even in its mouth, I should have been able to scan it, because even while I was being attacked by the other ones, I was able to scan the other ones. Like, even while I was being actively attacked by the big bitey bitch, the marrow biter, I was able to scan it. But I'm not able to scan it when it's A, trying to eat me, and B, it'll just stop scanning, which is annoying. And now I need to figure out which of these. I think this one right there is the one I need to go for to get my half moon jellies back, or half moon fishies back. My food, my sustenance. But it's not allowing me. Yeah. To scan it. And it looks like it doesn't like scanning since it's constantly moving. Yeah, but I have no way of getting it to stop moving. Okay, we've got another two males and a female. No.
Physical trauma. Reprinting.
When it comes through the barrier, it turns around. Yeah. But I don't know what makes it come through the barrier.
Welcome aboard.
Well, I'll need to get my jellies back again. Water slug. I'm sad that I can't bring more. I should probably just change the battery on that. I'm sad I can't get more attachables for the tadpole. It has very small storage. I hope that's something I can upgrade later on. But I'll grab my water slugs. Okay, so the turning radius, yeah. So the idea is probably going to be getting it close enough to the barrier that it comes through the barrier. And then, oh, that's not supposed to be underwater. That happens sometimes where these things will glitch underwater. They're not supposed to be underwater, I don't believe. But that might be the play. Because they turn very quickly, and that suction move they do just draws you right into them. That suction move they do just sucks you right into them. Nope. It's probably that one. Farthest one out. No. Oh, it's just the one this time. No. Back to the barrier. Sitting right on the barrier with my scanner. I see you. Because I have to hit the scan over and over again. Nope.
Physical trauma. Reprinting.
See, the problem I'm having right now is that every time I try to scan it, I'll hold down the scan and it'll stop scanning. So I have to start scanning again. And I don't know if that's an issue. I don't have anything new in this area to test if it's glitching just for me, if it's just not letting me scan. So I think the issue is my scanner is glitching. I think you're supposed to be able to scan it, but right now there is something weird going on with my game specifically. Maybe because I'm overheating, maybe my graphics card is too bad, maybe something is going wrong. Graphics card overheating is becoming a problem. But something is stopping me from scanning it, because I should have had it scanned by now. With the sheer amount of times I've clicked to scan it, normally you don't have to hold it down. You start the scanning process and it will continue the scanning process. So if I got the scanning process interrupted, I just need to go back and finish scanning it, and it doesn't take an entirely new scan. It's like the meter doesn't empty. But it's not letting me scan him, because it will just stop scanning. Like that. Where it just stops scanning. Okay, there is a second. Come on, don't just stop scanning. Turn around. Turn the fuck around. No. I tried to back up. But yeah, I can't seem to get it scanned. It would be nice if I was able to distract it with a flare, but given the fact that it's synced right on to me, I don't think it's programmed to be distractible by a flare. Maybe, Maybe it's programmed to be distractible by a flare. I ought to try that. I've already, you know, sunk in, like, what, 30 minutes into this? I might as well give it a try. Drop a flare, see if it goes. It's not like they're hard to make. See how it goes. Ooh. Is this? Yeah! These are the whales! Okay, never mind. These are the whales. Which means they might have row dropping. But these are the whales. They stay really up close to the top. They're not... They seem to be completely friendly. They've got deep wing brooder. That's what... Yeah, these things that they're dropping. You want to... The ones that will land... Here. The ones that will land on the ground, you want to pick up. Because they're really good nutritional value, but they come in pods anywhere between 2 and like 4. I wish I could like mark places of interest. I can find them again. Let's see if I can find them again. Or if they're... Oh, there they are. They're currently not over any solid ground. But yeah, look at these guys. The deep wing brooder stuff is really expensive. I don't think they like my light. Because they're breaking up the pod. But look at these guys. They're perfectly friendly. They've got these massive filter feeder mouths like basking sharks. And then they drop their brood sacs, and then you have like just a little while to grab them. But yeah, they're going back down. They go deep. They go very deep down. But when they drop their row, that's what it is. Their row sacs. Those are the blue things that I showed you guys. They didn't seem to drop any. Oh no, never mind. Nope, never mind. Never mind to my never mind. I thought that was one of them. But yeah, I'm glad I got to see those again. They're really cool. They're basically the whales. They come to shallower water to drop their broods, and then leave. But I'm not able to get, right now I'm not able to get the let's see, you called it a stinger? Shiver Leviathan. I'm not able to get that right now. I don't know if it's because I'm glitching or something like that, but I have not been able to get that at all. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Because the way it keeps happening makes me think I'm not going to be able to... I lost my fish. I lost my fish. I'm not too worried about it. This does nothing. Because I'm thinking I'm probably not going to be able to use a flare. Through so I don't die instantly. Where are you? There you are. Once I have eyes on you, it's fine. Will of Flare. Distracting. It is fun to watch it sink through the water. Shit.
Physical trauma. Reprinting.
Welcome aboard.
Ah, shit. The little bastard got me. I really want to get it. I really want to have it in my like fucking Rolodex of things. But I might have to wait. I might have to that changed course a lot faster than yeah, that's what I'm saying. That changed course a lot faster. That thing fucking turned on a dime. But it's really hard to be able to. It's one of the reasons I want a I really want a tadpole mounted scanner. So that I could just hop in the tadpole and scan it as I'm outpacing it. I really want a tadpole mounted scanner. But that's probably not going to happen. So flares don't seem to distract it at all. They give me a little bit of light if I don't have any, which I don't. Oh, why are there 2 flares now? I think that's definitely a glitch. I only threw the 1 flare. Yeah, one of those is... There you go. That was fast. I suppose I have been rage baiting the fuck out of you. Nope! Ah, shit!
Physical trauma. Reprinting.
They suck you in so fast. Not only do they suck you in really fast, but then they chomp on you and you're dead. You're gone. The really annoying things that I don't have a base close enough to just spawn. This is probably something I could spend all day doing, so I do think I'm going to give it one more try, and then we're going to get back to... Especially because I don't have the longest to be streaming tonight. I've wasted most of my time trying to get this. The quest for the Leviathan. I really want it in my information. I really want it. I want it! I wish there was a way to make that easier. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There might be a way to make it easier. There might be a way. I don't know if it will work, but putting it into peaceful mode, where they don't kill you and it's just like explore, that might do it. So that might be how people got the scam originally. I'm tempted to do that. I'm not gonna lie, it is very tempting. Of course I want to max out the Pokedex. I am a collector. I collect things. I collect scary movies. I collect bad memories. I collect the entropy of man. I collect things. I collect. That is my thing. That's why the collector Leviathan stole my thing. Collecting is my thing. Come on. So, it's really pretty. Water. Death coming at me through the god rays. See, how come I get anywhere close enough to,
Welcome aboard.
I get anywhere close enough to scan it, and... Oh, unstuck. That's a good one. Refund bases, give feedback settings. Let's see. Debug info. Everything is medium for me. Okay, you can't change, you get to the halfway point on it and it will just, yeah, no, you get halfway to its tail, you get to a point where you can scan it. Oh. My scanner's showing a bunch of things nearby. Is that showing these? I haven't noticed that before. Now it's not showing me anything. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it right now. I think that's the last time I'm gonna attempt to get it, because I don't think I'm going to be able to, with how fast it turns and the way that I'm able to scan it. Since I can't scan the big one will not give me the scanning option. I have to scan the little ones, and if I get close enough to scan the little ones, I'm dead. I think I'm gonna have to give up on this for the time being, which is really frustrating because I want it. I want it. But who knows? Maybe I'll come back to this and return to the quest for the LEVIATHAN later. I want that boy in my infodex. I want to have all of them cataloged. Yeah, that's also glitched. Take that water slugs back. But I think I'm gonna have to give up for the time being because I just can't. I can't get it to stay still long enough unless I baited it really far in, which I don't think I can quite do. Or at the very least, I don't have the skills to do. I can't get it right now. That's not to say I'm giving up on it permanently. I will be back. I will be back. I will definitely be coming back for that. That is not something I'm going to give up on too like completely. I still love the giant fucking crab lake. That's so big, so big. I need to get some water slugs and food. I also can't scan these little bug boys. They don't let you scan them either. So there are things that you can't scan, and there are things that are just currently too finagly for me to scan with my current skill level. I imagine some poor sucker had no idea that there was anything out there and got absolutely terrified because I came to this area knowing there is a giant fish monster that wants to eat me. That was the intention. I wanted that. I wanted to scan it. I thought I would be able to scan it, but I haven't. And that's very frustrating. Not being able to scan it. That's gonna piss me off. I might hyperfixate on that in my free time. But since I've got, like, an audience, since I've got you guys here, I don't want to, like, blow all of my time on it, especially because I've only got, like, another hour before I have to be somewhere. So, we gave it a solid hour attempt. I think that's enough of an attempt for the time being. I'm sure you guys don't want to sit here and watch an only stream of me trying and failing to get that one Leviathan. So I'll probably hyperfixate on that in my free time, but for now, we're gonna move on. Because I need the depth module, which is Mach 1, by the way. The fact that it says Mach 1 implies to me that there's going to be further expansions on that. I don't know why there's always one slug left over. I'll click on it as I'll click on the I'll click on the thing to make all of the water slugs into water that are currently in my inventory, and it will just leave one behind. That is, I think, not intentional. It says I have 8. And then it will sometimes leave one behind. Infinite water glitch. It would be nice if it was an infinite water glitch. Okay, did not do it this time. Thank God. Do need more food, though. Got my batteries. Repair tool. We'll probably want to make sure I have fresh batteries for these two. I do want some more food. So I have 1 pack currently constantly strapped here. I should have 2 here. And I have one, and I have 1 at the hot base. I figured out you can throw these things, by the way. You can throw them only when you're in the water. If you have the boost, well, you can only throw them intentionally when you're in the water. If you have the boost, hey, see, that wasn't intentional. If you have the, like, jump boost, and you're in the water and you boost and then drop, like if you boost and then immediately right click to drop the thing that you just boost, that you have in your inventory while you just boosted, it will go absolutely flying, like an eternity far. I knew I had more food. Okay, full inventory of food. Well, we should probably... If you boost, then click the rise pack, it throws you. Yes! You can either throw it, or it will throw you, but one of those is happening. I learned that by complete mistake while hunting for all that food you just saw me load up on. Okay. So, I've shown off everything I wanted to show off, which means we're going back to the alien outpost, to the alien battery, to the alien power plant. I still haven't figured out how to kill those things to eat them. Kind of just want to ram my, or these things. I'm guessing you can kill and eat these things too. I'm guessing you can kill and eat a lot of things. I kind of just want to ram my tadpole into them until they die, but I don't think they would. So we're going to head back to the alien ruins. Have I been to the tree? No, I have not been to the tree yet. If I had, I want to save the most interesting bits for when I am streaming. So while I did end up going across the void, and seeing the tower and completing one of the like depths, go down as deep as you can and get the thing. I did not end up doing too much of that. I stopped partially because it was I'd been playing for at that point a 3-hour stream, a nearly 4-hour stream, and then 6 more hours after stream, so I was exhausted. No, I didn't sleep that night. I rarely do. But also, do I have this on? Oh, okay. Also, I got a couple of audio logs and progressed the story a little bit, but I wanted the major points to be while we were streaming, which is one of the reasons I don't want to waste. Oh, Freesia flower is down there. Oh, that's the other thing I was going for. This looks so cool. This is the bottom of the ocean. I think we're in the void right now. Because, yeah, this is the carapaces of the Tentacle Boy's victims. We've got some really cool glowing shit. Yeah, we're in the void area. This is very obviously not, or maybe obviously to me. Hold on, I've lost my, where's my Freesia flower? Oh, there's some Celestine. I'll grab that.
Warning. Maximum depth
Or maybe not.
Hull damage imminent.
I had a damn marker for it, and I don't know where it went. But I'm gonna aggro this guy. Love how the titanium pod can withstand the pressure of the ocean, but your body just can't. Can't withstand, yeah. The titanium pod can't withstand it, but because I had marked the Freesia flower. You're cool looking. On my finder. I forgot about that. That's signals. Tadpole. Is it not tracking it? I thought I marked a spot for it. Okay. Hold on. You're just going to be lingering in this dude's territory. I do not respect him, so I'm impeding on his territory quite frequently. Oh shit, he got me. No! Release me! Come on. Probably shouldn't have said I don't respect him. He took that personally. But he didn't kill me. I was surprised he didn't kill me. I know how frustrated you were when it were for you to name one. Made it, bitch. Yeah. I was very frustrated trying. The first time was just a pure adrenaline rush. He was just roaring underneath me, and I was skipping along the top, like when I first showed you how I got over there, and the water kept, like, rumbling underneath me, and it was sick. It was fun. I really wish I'd gotten it on screen. On stream. But I was going to get the flowers. I totally forgot about that. Now we just wasted a lot of fuel and time. Because I don't have that flower. And if it unlocks something that's gonna help me, I want it. I want it. And it's not tracking like I thought it was. I was just following my cursor rather than the tracking spot. There we go. Not you. No, wrong one. I came to the wrong base. Ah, fuck me! I meant to stop at the hot base. That's where the flower is. Mother of God. I should actually probably repair. There we go. I got distracted reading your comment. It's probably because you were in the pod. He didn't kill you. I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'm not sure why he didn't kill me. I think the pod is what he's looking for because he thinks the pod is a crab. Because when I scanned him the first time, I left my pod behind and just ran up to him, swam up to him. I was right in his face. It was right there up in his face, and he didn't aggro on me when I was out of the pod. His entry does say he's probably intelligent, so maybe once he gets a hold of your pod, he realizes you're not food, which is why he lets you go. But I am raising my voice at the end of that sentence, so you know it's a question, and I don't know for sure. But this is a fucking one I wanted the entire goddamn time. This. Tell me where we're really deep underwater. They're really deep. So I'm probably gonna have to go into a bunch of caves, but like, I want to figure out what they are and where I can get them. What they're used for. Oh, and I am in his territory.
Warning. Maximum depth reach.
I know, but there's a big tentacly boy that I am hiding from. Where did it go? Hold on, where did it go? My ping is gone. That's the black box. Where did it go? Oh, right there. Right here. Is that him? Okay. What does freesia flowers do? They're just fibrous pulp. That's worthless. Okay, there we go. Running. I see, I know. Hey, I need that. But my inventory is very full right now. You almost lost the tadpole. Yeah. Leaving it down there was not the best option. If I'd realized there was a better overhang, it's so dark I couldn't see, but if I realized there was a better overhang, I probably, because is this a freesia flower? This thing right here? That I didn't have to risk any of my shit for? In the slightest? Is durability left on 15%? Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I did not have to do that, but I did. I was just curious, but they only give fiber. Yeah, here's the power cell, the free power cell you get. But like, come on, man, you can't tell me there's like this cool flower thing. And then have it be like a deep sea only resource and have it be fucking useless. Okay. Okay, I need a system chip, so I need copper. I need some more Celestine. Oh shit, that's what I forgot to grab. I made one of these all the way back at... God damn it. God fucking damn it. I made one of these and I didn't pick it up. Do I have to go back again? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Do I have to go back again or can I make that here? Germanium. Okay, fucking great, because I'm not going back again. I am not going back again. Okay. So I need copper. I need, in order to make this, I do need fibrous pulp and strong acid. So I can just go out and grab the fucking flower that's right here. Is this really all it gives? That is such a worthless fucking flower.
Welcome aboard.
I have not bothered to organize these at all. Okay. How many? I need 2. Okay. There's the mesh. There's the system chip. This I can't make until I get more celestial. Glass. I need creature enamel, which my scanner, it's going to take up the last of the power I have, but I kind of need it. Creature enamel. There we go. So I have enough crystal to make a few more. Yeah, I need a few more of these. Oops. Yeah. We'll start a good couple of them. Hopefully this way I will remember to build them. Okay. Gives a little bit more power. I should capitalize more on this being right here more. But that requires more supplies. So I need Celestine. There's a lot of that. Oh no, I don't want you in my inventory. Get out of my inventory. I want you to stay here. Thank you. I probably, given how far I put this out, I probably didn't need to make it go up. There's plenty of Celestine over this way. And it looks like that's where the creature shit is too. Creature carapaces. There's another giant, I don't think I already pointed it out, but there's another giant crab leg, and it's been here for so long that the sediment has built up around it, and all of this has built on top of it. It's been here for a very, very long time. There's the needlers. Where'd my pain go? Wait a fucking sec. Where'd my pain go? Ugh. Okay. That means I'm really close to it. I do not like the ping disappearing when you're within a certain range of it.
All damage imminent.
Of the thing. Can it not do that? Can it, like... Okay, this is the creature now.
The entire mineral
I thought
mass
these
of
were
this
just...
tusk is bound by a layer of super strong collagen. If this tiny layer of cells can hold it together, so can you.
If this tiny layer of cells can hold it together, so can I. I'm sorry. Are you telling me to hold it to fucking the fuck together? Are you serious? Okay, I'm going to park this thing. I'm gonna repair it. I'm gonna park it here. And I'm gonna go gather the celestial. And I will ride the current back up. So it's not at crush depth. Also, I need to scan one of those buggers. One of those little light buggers. Oh, see, there's more. This is more alien. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more alien architecture down here than I thought. Hi, yeah, I know you're there. What's my inventory look like? Okay. I can grab the salt too. Okay. Where is that current? There's that current. Get in the current. Whee! Ride the current right back up. I love that I can do this with currents. If you just don't press anything, they will just take you right where you need to go. But that's more massive alien structure, and I can't get down to it because this thing doesn't have. This thing has the crush depth of a baby. Oh, baby opossum. So until I get that upgrade, oh hi, you just popped right the fuck in. Welcome to the party. I do wish I could use this as a weapon, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, I already was over there. These guys are pretty easy to avoid, honestly. I'm not sure how the last group died to them. You just kind of move a little bit. Yeah, look at all of that. Ooh, there's a glowing beacon over there. Okay. I know that's probably the next place I'm gonna go. But I'm gonna go as close to it as I can. Yeah, there's more. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go for the next black box. So I'm supposed to come around here. Look at this. This is so cool. I can't go too much deeper. But this is a massive underwater turbine, isn't it? There's more of these fucking things. What do you want to bet the chances? What do you want to bet are the chances that this isn't a planet? It's a giant machine with its own that ended up like scan power plant. This is the power plant I was looking for. Okay. Karukian power plant. Like the planet is a ship type of thing. Oh, it's still got some. Are the lights power? Yeah, the lights kind of glow every now and again, so it's still got some power to it. Like a big generation ship. Yeah, like it wasn't originally meant to have an ecosystem on top of it, but after it was here for a long time.
Altera starship wreck detected. One colonist black box on site.
It like I hear beeping. It developed. How do I get in here? Like it developed its own ecosystem because it was there long enough. Oh, right there. Oh, that's... I don't know why these turn into water. I can't see anything. I am unsure if I'm even making forward progress. Nope, this is a wall. Is this forward progress? My flashlights are... Oh, hold on. Do I have a normal flashlight? Ah, that's much... I don't know why the flashlight's on... Okay, hold on. What the fuck? You guys saw that, right? My flashlights weren't doing shit. I was turning them on and off, and then it was only when I toggled out of them that they started, like... I can't push this button. Yeah, the light was absolutely bugged. Okay. Ooh, this has the purple sparks on it. I can repair it. Okay, but I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get some air. I also think that beeping means that there's a different, that there's one of those record things nearby. And maybe not the one that's currently pinged. Supply crate. Nice. Can I? Ooh. Astronaut suits. Can I scan any of this? Floor locker, but they're not usable. Oh. Is that the lady? Isn't vintage wanted poster? Yeah, that's the lady from the Below Zero. Oh, can I have that? No? God damn it, I can't scan anything in this dump. Okay. Yeah.
Hello, Black Box. I am almost out of oxygen. The tailings have taken me into a cicada wreck. I think they want me to show them how our technology works. They are very interested in Nahima's bacterial scanner. Too bad they crushed it when they took it from me. Still, a good chance to observe them up close. They are crawling directly on me, all over me.
Oh.
They have many limbs and complex mouth parts, and no sense of personal space. It is pitch dark, but I can hear their clattering, the snap of their claws.
So that's the native species. He's talking about the native species of this planet, the semi-intelligent creatures. She's from Subnautica 1 and BZ, yeah, Below Zero. That's what I thought. Okay, that's how I could have gotten in here. That's one way I could have gotten in here. There seems to be no power. Oh! Am I supposed to be able to use that if I power it? Bioscanner.
Modification employs cultured alien bacteria to spawn metallic markers.
Okay,
You will
there's
notice
my
that
ship.
happy bacteria smell like beets.
God, that took me pretty far.
Oxygen.
That took me all the way, like, down through this bit. But the crab people are able to get this deep without much consequence. Ooh, that's a new thing. That's a new thing. That's a new thing. I'm also at crush depth, so I need to get back. Oh, there's more. There's much more stuff over here. Oh, it's electric! Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Oh, yay! I aggroed you. I lost track of my ship again. Hey, 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 hey. You don't often hear, oh, yay, I aggroed you. That's just a me thing. That's just a, I wanted to see the new thing. Is this not something I could scan? Okay, so there's a whole huge area down here. With a lot more stuff to it. But my thing literally cannot survive down here until I get certain upgrades. So let's go back and get those upgrades so that I can survive down there. For the flippers, I still don't know what the thing there is. I don't know what the coral bit is. The coral looking thing. I can't remember what it's actually called right now because I'm booking it. It bats. I should make a sound trigger for that too, so I can hear when you do it. But yeah, so we're gonna get back, we're gonna repair my ship, we're gonna see about getting that upgrade. But this is probably where we're gonna have to end it, mostly because I think, let me just check real quick. Okay, I have not been summoned yet, but there is a dinner party that will soon require my attention. You know, Sunday family dinner and all that. Gotcha. Okay. I need more are you shitting me? I need more titanium? But I can make the glass. Okay, I need 2 enameled glass for the strike armor, and I need 2 enameled glass, so I need 4. I only have enough crystal to make 2, though. So we're gonna get the depth module because I don't have the strontium yet. But conduit crystal, I don't have those yet. I need more titanium so I can get some power into this bitch. But now, well, that is not what I wanted.
Seek fresh water intake.
I wanted neither of those things to happen. No! Fucking Christ! Put it down. I feel like I'm talking to a dog. Put it down! Also, I like that the creature enamel is just a recolored titanium. Because creature enamel is the new titanium, I'm guessing. It's the upgrade to titanium, therefore it's probably a placeholder, but it's... I know I have food. I literally brought food. It's probably a placeholder that it's just a recolor. But it is still funny. Okay, now we go up. Plasteel, germanium, copper, silver ingot, strontium. We need 2 of these. There we go. While that's going. Oh. Prototype tool modifications. What? Bioscanner. Oh! Modified survival tool analyzes Axum technology and protein biology to generate alien blueprint. So it's literally just an upgrade for my scanner. That's so cool. And okay, we've got another upgrade for the... Okay, we can take this off the list now, but so we got 2 upgrades in that. We unlocked 2 upgrades for that. And you can stack 4 of any upgrades. So you can stack 4 engine efficiency, you can stack 4 depth modules. But now this baby is going to be able to go deeper than ever before. Next time, Which if I stream again tonight, later tonight, I've got a lot of stuff to do. But if I do stream again tonight, I will pick back up where we left off. Copper ingot. I need copper and crystal primarily. I can make sulfur. I can make... let's see. Copper ingot, enameled glass. So I need crystal, I need titanium, I need copper. What is the... Trolleite? What? Trolleite? You can stack depth modules this time around. The previous two games just had it so you can upgrade the depth module, not stack them. It says I haven't made two of the same thing because they're expensive to make. However, it says that they are stackable in the description. I just put the copper ingot there so I can remember. Oh, okay. Never mind. Depth module doesn't stack. Depth module is upgradable because this is Mach 1. However, the engine efficiency can stack 4 times. So you can have 4 engine efficiency ones. So I'm guessing there are others that do stack. But yeah. So we've got our goals set for next time. Because we need to figure out whatever... I can only do the names one. What Trellite is, I don't know what this is. So this is something we need to discover. Conduit crystal is also something we need to discover. And we need to gather supplies, because I need more power for this station. As you can see, it drains a lot of power, so I need to finish all of those... solar panels. So we're going to get a lot of crystal, a lot of titanium, and a lot of copper in order to finish some of these upgrades. The power storage is just an upgrade for the base itself to have more power. I'd be forgetting why I stopped messing with utility when I open it up to mess with something and remembered why. Yeah. Always. Why did I stop doing that thing? Oh, this is why I stopped doing that thing. But yeah, so we've got some clear goals. We've got some cool exploring to do. Now that I have the depth module, I can go deeper, which means I can explore that entire structure. So, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to go live again today because I've got a thing I need to get to right now, actually. And I might after that. I've got some chores I need to do. So today might not be when we finish this up. If I do start playing again, even if it's like really late at night, I will probably stream it just because so much cool shit has been happening. I want it documented so I could point at it later. I'm going to make a highlight of all of my Subnautica streams, so they'll stay on Twitch for a little while, but they are on YouTube as well. I do multi-stream, which I totally forgot to switch over to multi-stream chat. So if anybody's been chatting in YouTube, I haven't seen them. I am sorry. But if you missed any of my previous Subnautica 2 streams, they are over on YouTube for you to watch. So this is where I will leave you. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the chaos, and I will see you maybe later tonight, maybe next time. Bye-bye.